Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel Know How. Today we will discuss about the 50 plus different types of food. So let's start our topic. There are numerous different types of foods, and they all play a crucial function in providing humans with nourishing substances to maintain their lives. But can you name specific types of them? If not, let me walk you through these food types. The majority of them are too familiar to our daily lives, but also include some food varieties that might be strange to many of you. In this video, I will cover about 7 food categories with many separate subclasses. So let's discuss them in detail. First, we have fruits, natural foods with many nutrients. Fruit is the general term to refer to fleshy products from trees or plants. People normally consume ripe fruits as a natural source of vitamins and minerals. But not all fruits are the same. There are 8 popular fruit types to describe distinctive characteristics, namely drop or stone, pome, berries, citrus, multiple, aggregate, melons, nut, and seeds. So we will discuss them one by one. At the first, we have drupe stone. Drupe fruits come with a single seed or pit with a hard covering in the center, covered by fleshy pulp. They normally grow from a single flower or ovary. Some examples of drupe stone fruits are peach, cherry, apricot, nectarine, mango, olive, many types of palm. However, other fruits also have a stone inside and are surrounded by juicy flesh. Still, they are not drupe type like many avocado kinds, and are actually a berry fruit, and I will explain more about it in the berry part. Interestingly, coconut is a type of drupe fruit. This fruit is a fibrous one seed dry drupe with inner flesh and seed with a hard shell. Overall, drop stone fruits are good friends for your heart, immune system, eyes, skin, gut, etc. What makes cherries true fruit? This is a good question. We will know about it later. At the second position, we have pom. What is pom fruits? They are produced by the flowering plants in the Rosaceae family. Pom fruits have a fleshy inner surrounding the core. They do not have a central pit like drop fruits, but they have a few small seeds in the middle of the fruit. The most common pom fruits are abundant types of apples, pears, and quince. Moreover, the term pom derives from the old French word which means apple, implying apple or apple-shaped atoms. Many pom fruits are good on their own to enjoy fleshy. However, many pom fruits are high in pectin, making them perfect for making jellies, jams, vinegar, and alcoholic drinks, for example, quinces. At the third, we have berries. Berry fruits normally come in small sized shapes with bright or dark colors. They might have many tiny seeds, but all of them are stoneless. Their flavor range is wide, which can be sweet, tart, or sour. Other characteristics of berries are pulpy and juicy flesh that sometimes makes them mistaken for drop fruit. Besides, please remember that not all berries are edible. Some widely used berries for human consumption are many grape variations. Blueberries, gooseberries, bilberries, etc. Some types are edible when ripe and poisonous when immature, like elderberry, white and red mulberry. There are some uncommon berries that you might not know. For instance, chili peppers, tomatoes, bananas, kiwi, and more. The healthy benefits of berries are impressive, as they are one of the most nutritious fruits. All edible berries are rich in antioxidants and other nutrients like vitamin C, K, folate, copper, etc. Besides using fresh, people use them to prepare baked goods, jams, and preserved foods. Now let's discuss about aggregate fruits. Now raspberries and strawberries have berries in their names. They are not berry fruits. Instead, these are aggregate fruits from multiple ovaries, carpels in the same flower. They have 4 minor groups in aggregate fruits: droplets, echines, follicles, and samaras. Droplets and echines are two more popular ones with raspberry, a type of droplet containing many small drops in the flesh, while strawberry and their many species, or an echine fruit featuring a small dry and one seeded fruit. Another thing to note about this type is that not all flowers with many ovaries can produce aggregate fruits, as some ovaries cannot stick together to form a fruit. Other common examples of aggregate fruits are custard apples and sour soup. Now let's discuss another type of fruit, which is multiple fruits. The main difference between this fruit type and aggregate fruits is that multiple fruits can grow from numerous single flowers, while aggregate fruits develop from many ovaries in one single flower. In botany terms, various fruits are produced from all flowers in an inflorescence. Numerous pineapple types, mulberry, jackfruit, and fig are good examples of this type. And similar to other fruit types, multiple fruits have various benefits for improving your health. At the 6th number, we have melons. There are various types of melons, but they represent fruits with a hard, thick rind and soft flesh. The most common ones are watermelons, honeydew, and cantaloupe. Originating in Africa, Melon has a very long history and is closely linked to ancient Egyptians. Around 1359 to 1120 BC, they were brought to Europe, where early European settlers grew honeydew in the 60s. Nowadays, China, India, Turkey, and Iran are big countries that cultivate melons. As a whole, melons are the perfect fruits for a hot summer thanks to their sweet and juicy fleshes, but their specific flavors are varied based on melon cultivars. At the 7th number, we have citrus. Many citrus fruit types like orange, limes, lemons, pomelos, mandarins, and grapefruits are native to tropical Asia and some parts near Oceania. And these fruits are famous for their high water content, which occupy around 88%. They can be large or small with typical elongated shapes. Their rind is firm, covering the fleshy pulp. Most citrus fruits have elegant fragrances thanks to the flavonoid and limonoids in the rind. Their flesh or juice has a high level of citric acid, creating a sharp, sweet, or sour flavor. Vitamin C in these citrus fruits is also notable. People usually consume them fresh, like tangerines, oranges, or grapefruit, while limes or lemons are better for making juice or beverages. They can be an ideal ingredient to make jam, marmalades, and pickles. At the 8th number, we have nuts and seeds. In botany, nuts are a type of fruit that come in hard shells, and these outer will not open naturally. However, many people refer to dry seeds as nuts in culinary terms, but the truth is not all seeds are nuts. Seeds are edible parts covered by the shell, but unlike nuts, seeds can naturally open themselves for their outer shell, except for acorns, chestnuts, or hazelnuts. And another surprising fact is that peanuts, which have a nut in their names, are not a true nut. They are legumes in the fruit category. Generally, what makes nuts and seeds are foods. Their nutrition levels like protein, minerals, vitamins, fiber, and healthy fats are high. In the culinary world, nuts varieties are several, but some are not a nut in botanical terms, such as almond, cashew, chestnut, hazelnut, pistachios, and more. If you like to enjoy seeds, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, sesame seeds are well loved ones. Now let's discuss another type of food. 8 types of vegetables, other fresh foods from planets. Now let's discuss another type of food, which is vegetables. Vegetables are one of the significant food on the human dining table. They are parts of plants that you can enjoy raw, cook, or make juice with them. However, vegetables include a wide array of varieties. It would be better to learn more about them in 8 subclasses. These categories of vegetables are bulb, fungi, root, stem, flower, tuber, fruit, vegetable, and legume. Let's now find out them in detail. Roots. The root vegetable is an umbrella term for various underground veggies, including onion, a bulb one that I will explain more in the following part. Since this type grows underground, it can absorb all the soil's nutrients to develop. In this type, there are other 2 subcategories in this type: taproot types, carrot, turnips, horseradish, etc., and tuberous varieties, potatoes, yams, taro, and more. Most root vegetables are high in carbohydrates, fiber, and vitamins, with various health advances. At the 10th number, we have fungi. Fungi in the vegetable world normally refer to several edible mushroom species. In general, mushrooms are formed by some fungi and grow on the ground, soil, or any place that can nourish them with or without light. Another reason that makes them fungi vegetables is they are packed with nutrients and vitamins that can nourish human lives. Tubers are tubers root vegetables? The correct answer is yes and no also. Yes, because root vegetable is a broad term that includes tubers, and no, because not all root veggies are tubers. Tubers are also underground foods like root veggies, but they can develop from elongated stems rather than enlarged roots, which you can see in potatoes or yams. Moreover, the tubers only have one function, as storing nutrients or foods to develop. Or you can simply remember this veggie type can produce several tubers underground from one plant, while the root ones can only yield one vegetable from each plant, like many types of carrots. Plus, tubers generally have more starch than root types. Next to potatoes and yam, there are other well-loved tubers like ginger, taro, jicama, Jerusalem, artichokes, and more. Another type of food, stems. Can you find the similarity between asparagus, leeks, celery, rhubarb? People eat their plant stems as vegetables, which makes them stem vegetables. They are different from roots to tuber or tuber types, as people only eat their above ground part rather than the veggies under the soil. Stem vegetables are also easy to cook with, as there are many ways to prepare them or combine them with other fruits. Leaf vegetables indicate the leaves of the plant that are used as veggies. You can easily imagine them with spinach, cabbage, lettuce, and kale as the leaf ones. And some of them are consumed with their soft shoots and petioles. You can eat them raw, example salads, lettuce or spinach, or you can boil, stew, steam, or stir fried these greens. The biggest advantage of leaf vegetables is the low level of fat and calories. Plus, they are rich in protein, vitamin A, C, K, dietary fiber, and minerals. At the 14th number, we have bulbs. Bulb veggies develop underground and store nutrients and moisture to survive in harsh conditions. For easier understanding, garlic, leek, onion, chive, etc. are some commonly consumed bulb vegetables. Moreover, they are not an ideal type of veggies to eat directly. Instead, people use them in their cooking recipes to enhance dishes flavor thanks to bulb vegetables aromatic taste. Some bulbs are not only for cooking purposes, they are also a perfect component for various medicinal usages. Indeed, they can be a good food to improve immunity or prevent cancer. 15. Flower vegetables. Flower vegetables are inflorescent vegetables are edible flowers and flowering stalks that humans can enjoy in their meals as a green, fresh food source. Cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, and artichoke are some familiar examples. But other beautiful flowers can be taken as vegetables like pumpkin flowers, sunham flowers, dill, and more. In the 16th, we have fruit vegetables. If someone asks you whether tomatoes are fruit or vegetable, you can answer this is a fruit vegetable. Technically, fruit vegetables are normal fruits that people use as vegetables for culinary purposes. Sometimes it refers to the plants that bear these fruits. Cucumber, avocado, summer squash, chili peppers, zucchini, olives, tomatoes, and more are classified in this list due to their importance in various cooking ideas. For more information, there is a term to refer to fruits, veggies like zucchini and summer squash. In the UK, people call them marrow to describe green and neutral flowered varieties. Moreover, their rind is pretty firm and edible, though they might not be the best in nutrients. Marrow veggies are rich in potassium, folate, and provitamin A. Legumes. Legume is a small class of vegetable That refers to the fruit or seed of a plant. If you use these seeds as a dry grain, they are called pulse. The majority of legumes release their seeds by opening along two sides of their seam. Various kinds of beans, peas, peanuts, and lentils are the most well-known legumes. If you need foods low in fat yet high in nutrients and fiber, legumes will fit your diet requirements. What's better, you can consume them as a natural protein source instead of animal meat. People cultivate legumes commercially, mostly for human consumption and for livestock feeding. Some are used to make oil like soya beans and ground nuts. Significant protein food sources from on-land animal products. Food products from on-land animals are meat, poultry, eggs, and various dairy fruits, and they have been the main food sources for humans for centuries. Let's start with the most used one, meat. There are several meat types to refer to the flesh of animals. They have been used as food from the beginning of human history. They started from hunted animals, but today meat production is a big industry that provides sufficient protein sources for everyone. The word meat also refers to other edible animals parts like fat, tendons, muscles, ligaments, etc. Overall, meat is a crucial part of numerous cuisines. Popular on-land meats worldwide are pork, beef, mutton, veal, and venison. Normally, people cook meat in several ways before consumption. However, some meat types can be eaten raw. For example, beef. Using meats worldwide might differ in different ethnicities, religions, taste preferences, economics, or environments. Nowadays, many people prefer being vegetarians or vegans as they do not want to consume meat, as there are other plant-based foods containing many proteins and nutrients to replace meat, for instance, legumes, vegetables, and more. Poultry. Poultry is a type of meat too, consisting of many domesticated birds like chicken, turkey, duck, quails, even pigeons. The term poultry derives from the old French word poule, implying small animals. In reality, poultry is the second most widely consumed meat after pork, thanks to the high quality protein without too much fat. However, all poultry meats must be cooked thoroughly to reach the minimal internal temperature of 165 Fahrenheit for safe eating. People should handle poultry correctly to prevent any gross contamination of harmful bacteria, because consuming affected poultry can result in foodborne illness or other serious diseases. Besides, you can easily buy them in fresh, frozen, or ready-made form with or without bones. Egg. Next to breeding poultry for their meat, eggs are another important food laid by female animals with a lot of egg varieties. Moreover, other edible species eggs like mammals, reptiles, or fishes, but chicken eggs are the most widely used type. Eggs consist of three main parts: egg shell, egg white, egg yolk with thin membranes. The best thing about them is they are very affordable yet high in nutrients like A, D, E, and K. On the other hand, ostrich's eggs usually go with luxury dishes. The versatility of eggs is huge. They can be good on their own, like poached, scrambled, or fried eggs, or you can use them as the ingredients for sweet and savory delicacies, especially baked goods. Specifically, egg yolk is an excellent thickening agent for other foods. There are also other health concerns about eating eggs. Ironically, they can cause allergy or stomach related issues due to their rich source of protein. Dairy foods that have important roles in humans' lives. Dairy products are food made from animals' milk. They can be buffalo, goat, cow, or sheep. Milk, yogurt, cheese, and butter are the six most well-known dairy products with huge popularity worldwide. So keep watching how important and nutritious they are in your diet. Milk. Milk contains many minerals, vitamins, proteins, and other nutrients to strengthen your daily health, particularly bone fractures. A cup of any milk type is also a great way to start a new day along with your breakfast. They are a liquid food collected from animals, especially cows, and India is the biggest milk producer globally. However, Germany, New Zealand, and the Netherlands are the top milk exporters globally. Whey. Whey is a nutritious liquid made from the curdling process of milk. This is the main ingredient for which is Brunost or ricotta cheese, whey, butter, and other commercial uses. In the past, they used to be a popular drink in many coffee houses. There are two common types of whey, including sweet whey that derives from the production of hard cheese with rennet like Swiss or cheddar, and acidic whey from yogurt and soft cheese. 23. Cheese. There are approximately 500 kinds of cheeses with a wide array of flavors, textures, and appearances. The exact origin of cheese is unclear, but the earliest cheese making was around 8000 BCE when humans domesticated sheep. People created cheese by accident as they stored milk in animals' stomachs, and milk started to curdle by the rennet enzymes in these stomachs. Today's commercial cheeses also use this enzyme to make cheese. 24. Butter. Butter is another food made from milk, including cow, buffalo, goat, sheep, and yak's milk. The initial form of butter was made from sheep or goat's milk. To prepare butter, you had to churn milk or cream to separate the fat from these ingredients. They can have a solid form in the fridge, soften at room temperature, and melt when cooking. Some commercial butter also includes salt and food colorings, but it is not too hard. Yogurt. Yogurt is a product of fermented milk with healthy bacteria, and this process refers to yogurt culture, and this is a centuries old good that can track back to 5000 BC. Humans can use any type of milk to make yogurt, including cow, goat, ewe, camel, and yak. The bacteria in yogurt are Lactobacillus bulgaricus and Streptococcus thermophilus. After heating milk, they combine these bacteria with milk to give a smooth and pudding-like texture with the typical sour flour. 26. Ice cream. The last dairy product that I bet no one can refuse is ice cream. There are many ice cream variants, but all of them are ideal frozen snacks or desserts to make the hot summer days no longer a trouble. Seafood. The super food sources from ocean. The ocean is not only famous for its beauty and full of surprising creatures that people have used as food for a long time. Speaking of seafood, people mainly think about fish and shellfish as human food sources. But in this part, I will show you other edible things which might be costly, but their nutrients are incredible. At the 27th number, we have fish. Fish species are countless. either living in the fresh water or the sea, and they have been superb human food around the world. Overall, they are cold-blooded creatures with more than 32,000 species, plus fish's protein is around 1/6 of the world's protein. Shellfish. Shellfish is another seafood that I bet many of you love, such as crabs, oysters, shrimp, lobsters, etc. Though it has fish in the name, shellfish is not fish, and many types of shellfish live in salt water, but some live in fresh water, namely mussels and crayfish. Roi. Roi is the tiny eggs of fish, squid, sea urchins, shrimps, or scallops. As seafood, humans mainly use it raw, as many caviar types, or combine it with other ingredients to create many delicacies like sushi with salmon roe. Grains, the healthy staple food to fulfill your stomach. Technically, grain is an edible seed of plants, but I list them in a separate category because I want to highlight the importance of grain in our food source. Plus, grain varieties vary, and some have been staple foods for decades. At the 30 number, we have whole grains. What are whole grains? Whole grains. By the way, the whole grains are a group of any cereal, pseudo cereal group of many germ or endosperm. They contain various rice varieties except white rice, barley, buckwheat, rye, millets, oats, maize, whole wheat, bread or pasta, and more. 31. Refined grains. Refined grains conversely only contain endosperm. During the refining process, the nutrients in grains decrease, such as vitamin B, iron, or fiber. But do not misjudge them. Some refined grains have a higher level of energy to support humans' bodies. 32. Noodles. Noodle is also a staple food in many Asian countries like China, Korea, Vietnam, Japan, and the Philippines. Their main ingredient is unleavened dough, which comes in different sizes, shapes, and colors. Herbs and spices, the secret of foods for flavoring purpose. There are many ingredients to enhance the flavor of dishes, but herbs and spices are the two best ones to ensure that. If you are not a fan of these flavorings, you might change your mind after listening them. Herbs. Herbs are a plant-based food with green color and soft texture. In botany, people describe them as plants that do not have woody stems. They are versatile since you can use them for cooking, medical, or aromatic purposes. Some of them are considered spiritual plants. Spices. like herbs. Diverse varieties of spices prominently add flavor to blend dishes to turn them into extremely tasty treats. Besides, some spices can change the color of your food, especially those hot and spicy ones. Spices are available in many forms: fresh, ground, or dried. The most convenient form is powdered spices. But please note that different conditions will have other tastes. For example, fresh gingers generally have more flour than dried gingers. Several types of prepared foods with interesting insights. Prepared foods refer to cooked treats consisting of basic foods, example fruits, meats, vegetables, seafood, etc. and are staple foods, noodles, rice, bread, pasta, and more. 35. Appetizers. Appetizer aka horse devoro or starter is the first dish served before the main course as a part of the meal. Or people can consume them before sitting. Thus, they normally come in small portions and people usually use their hands to consume them. 36. Bread. No one can refuse the importance of bread and its varieties in the culinary world. Indeed, bread is one of the oldest foods humans created from two main ingredients, flour and water. Besides, bread can be seen as a grain source, therefore, its nutrients are huge with rich amounts of vitamins, dietary fibers, iron, carbohydrates, and more. 37. Desserts. The next part is about desserts such as confectionery, candies, cakes, pies, tarts, pastries, cookies, crackers, frozen desserts, custards, and puddings. Confectionery and candies. The term confectionery indicates sweet treats made from high levels of sugar. And candy is a part of it, including concentrated sugar in water, flavorings, and colorings. Cakes. Cake is another centuries old food item made from eggs, flour, nuts, honey, and milk. Nowadays, the cake's main ingredient are salt, sugar, butter, eggs, and flour with countless cake ideas. Pies and tarts. Pies and tarts feature baked goods made from dough with a sweet or savory filling. But pie and tart are two different things. Tart's crust is firm and thick enough to stand by itself, while pies have slopper sides since they are made from softer pastries. The main ingredients to make pastry are flour, eggs, water, baking powder, and shortening. So, these were 50 foods, 50 different types of foods which we discussed in detail. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, please subscribe our YouTube channel, know how, and share this video with your family and friends. It will encourage us to make more videos like this. Thank you for watching our video.